Good afternoon everyone, it's Justin here again from Meridian Vocational College. Welcome back. In this unit we're looking at preparing vegetables, eggs, fruit and farinaceous dishes. So we're looking at section 5, okay, and we're going to cover today just talking about dips and sauces that we can use to complement and add some more flavor to your dishes, to your presentation. Just before I get to that, I want to touch on the importance of storage. Okay, so we know that fruits, vegetables and eggs especially, eggs are a high risk food and we need to have an understanding of these perishable foods and how to store them correctly. Okay, so in terms of farinaceous, we know that we have a lot of dry goods. Okay, so pasta, rice, lentils, okay, even potatoes, these are stored in the dry store. Okay, so in a dry part of the kitchen, with no direct sunlight, away from high humidity. Okay, so that's the best way. Always think in mind though, that let's say with pasta, okay, for farinaceous, when we cook pasta, once the pasta has been cooked, it contains moisture. Okay, so we have to store that in the cool room. Okay, so the temperature of the dry store is between 10 and 20 degrees. Then we have the fridge, okay, so between 1 and 4 degrees, okay, and the freezer. Okay, there'll be a time when we might freeze down some of these products. Always make sure that that freezer is working on -18. Okay, so we know that we need to check the cool room twice, okay, in the morning and also at the end of the shift, okay, to make sure that the fridge is working on 4 degrees and also the freezer. We also know that we need to clean and organize as we go, okay? We never get to the end after an 8-hour day and we never clean our knives, we never clean our chopping board. We always need to clean, organize as we go, okay? A safe kitchen, okay, is a happy kitchen to work in, okay? So when we're working in say kitchen, we always need to understand that we need to be working cleanly, okay? Clean, sanitize as we go. Always think safety. Now, when we come to some of these dips and sauces, I've got 3 different headings here. So when we're looking at vegetables, these are very common dips or sauces that will go with different types of vegetables. So if we're looking at this word crudité, so let's say you're going to a family place for lunch, you might bring a plate of dips and some crackers and some vegetables cut into little battens. These are crudité. There might be celery, carrot, red capsicum, or even some little florets of broccoli. Hummus. Hummus is coming from the pulses part of the farinaceous. Okay, so chickpeas. Hummus is made with chickpeas and tahini, which is made with sesame. Okay, so that is a very classic combination. With the crudité, we could also do tzatziki, which is a yogurt-based dip, okay, coming from Greece, which has some cucumber shaved in there. Bechamel. Bechamel is made with eggs. Okay, so bechamel, we take the bechamel and we can whisk that up over a bain-marie. We add some milk, okay, into the bechamel, and then we have a cauliflower. Okay, so cauliflower, we put the bechamel over the top, and then we can gratinate this under the salamander. So we might even put some more cheese over the top, and then we can allow this to get a nice color and melt the cheese a bit. When we come here to fruits, okay, we have strawberries and whipped cream is a very classic combination. Okay, so we take some thickened cream, we might add a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of icing sugar. We're making a chantilly cream. Whisk that up. Remember, not too much, otherwise we start to make butter. Okay, so we're doing a whipped cream. So with some strawberries. The other one is sabayon. Okay, sabayon is made over bain-marie. So we have a small saucepan, we have a medium bowl, we have our egg yolks, and we have some alcohol. Okay, so let's say we're using a masala, which is a type of Italian liqueur made from grapes. We take this one with a little bit of sugar in the masala and the egg yolks, and we whisk that until it gets nice and foamy. Okay, we're creating a sauce, we're cooking the egg. But we don't want scrambled eggs. This is very nice, okay? We might serve this with some grilled fruit, okay? Some nice pineapple grilled for a little bit of caramelization. Also we have pasta, okay? So some nice sauces that go with pasta. We have bolognese. Okay, this area comes from Bologna in Italy, and this is traditionally served with lasagna. Okay, so sheets of pasta with some cheese and then baked in the oven, or made with pesto. Okay, so pesto is served with penne pasta. Okay, so what is pesto? Pesto is made with fresh basil. Again, think back to how we select our ingredients. We need to know when we go into the core room, what exactly is fresh basil. Okay, we want to be selecting the right herb. We tear the basil into our food processor. We put some garlic, olive oil, some pine nuts, some Parmesan cheese, and maybe a little bit of lemon in there too is always very nice. And then we start pulsing this up. We want to get a nice smooth consistency, not too much oil in there. Okay, so pesto, penne, these are all very classic ways to serve vegetables, fruits, pasta with different sauces and different dips. Okay, so we always need to think about how afterwards, how can we store this and how long can we store them, okay? Once we are cooking fresh pasta, it has a shelf life of 2 or 3 days, okay? We don't want to go back to the core room in 1 week and expect to find cooked lasagna, they're still fresh, okay? We have to think that this is made, fresh pasta is made with fresh eggs. We have to be always thinking about how long and how safe that is for our customers to eat.